In the year 2247, the galaxy was a place of wonder and intrigue, where the boundaries of known space were constantly being pushed. On board the starship Aurora's Edge, humanity and its alien allies had embarked on an unprecedented mission to explore the mysteries of the cosmos. Among the crew was Captain Elisa Carter, a determined leader with a passion for discovery, and Dr. Talia Rax, a biologist from the Zenthra, an alien species known for their unique reproductive biology. The Zenthra were a highly intelligent race, but their biology was vastly different from humans. Their reproduction was a complex process involving bioluminescence and energy transfer, something that had fascinated Talia for years. As the Aurora's Edge traveled through a newly discovered nebula, Talia found herself captivated by a human crew member named Alex, a curious and adventurous engineer. Alex was engrossed in calibrating the ship's engine when Talia approached him. Her shimmering skin and large, curious eyes were a stark contrast to his more rugged appearance. "Alex," she began, her voice tinged with both fascination and hesitation, "I have a question that's been on my mind for some time." Alex looked up, wiping his hands on a rag. "Sure, Talia. What's up?" "I've been studying human biology," Talia said, "and I find your reproductive process quite intriguing. Could you explain it to me?" Alex was taken aback. "Well, it's a bit complex. Human reproduction involves a physical connection between a male and a female. It's both a biological necessity and a source of emotional bonding." Talia tilted her head, her eyes reflecting both curiosity and confusion. "Physical connection? How does that work?" Alex cleared his throat, trying to find the right words. "It's an intimate act where the male deposits sperm into the female. If everything goes right, it results in the creation of new life." Talia's eyes widened. "So it's not just for reproduction. It's also for pleasure." Alex blushed slightly, nodding. "Yes, it can be quite pleasurable, and is an important part of human relationships." Talia was silent for a moment, her mind racing with questions. "Is it something you can try without understanding it fully?" Before Alex could respond, an alarm blared throughout the ship, signaling an urgent situation. The Aurora's Edge had detected an unidentified object on a collision course. Talia and Alex rushed to their respective stations, the tension between them momentarily forgotten as they prepared for the impending crisis. As the Aurora's Edge braced for impact, the crew scrambled to assess the threat. The object was not merely an asteroid or space debris, but a colossal, living entity with a form that defied description. Its enormous tendrils extended toward the ship, pulsating with an eerie glow. Captain Carter's voice echoed through the ship's intercom. "Battle stations. Prepare for impact." Alex and Talia worked side by side, trying to reinforce the ship's shields. The creature's tendrils coiled around the hull, causing the ship to shudder violently. The crew fought to maintain control, but the situation was dire. In the midst of the chaos, Talia's voice cut through the confusion. "Alex, I think I can communicate with it. If I use the neural interface, I might be able to connect with its consciousness." Alex looked at her, fear and hope mingling in his eyes. "It's too dangerous. We don't know what this creature is capable of." Talia's determination was unwavering. "It's our only chance. We need to try." Without waiting for further discussion, Talia connected herself to the neural interface. Her body went rigid as she reached out to the creature's mind. The ship's crew watched in a mixture of awe and dread as the creature's tendrils began to relax, but the respite was short-lived. The creature's tendrils began to glow with a strange, pulsating light, and Talia cried out in pain. Alex rushed to her side, disconnecting her from the interface just in time. Talia collapsed into his arms, her breathing shallow. The creature, seemingly satisfied, retreated into the void, leaving the Aurora's Edge battered but intact. As the crew celebrated their narrow escape, Alex's focus was solely on Talia. Her injuries were severe, and her recovery was uncertain. The ship's medical team worked frantically to stabilize her. The Aurora's edge was in a state of disarray as the crew dealt with the aftermath of the encounter. In the sickbay, Dr. Talia Rax lay unconscious, her neural patterns showing signs of severe stress. Alex sat beside her, his thoughts a whirlwind of concern and unanswered questions. Dr. Liam Cross, the ship's chief medical officer, examined Talia's readings with a furrowed brow. This neural interface connection has caused unprecedented damage. Her recovery is uncertain. Alex clenched his fists, frustration evident in his voice. She was trying to help us. There must be something we can do. Dr. Cross sighed, his antenna twitching with worry. The Zenthra are resilient, but this situation is beyond anything we've encountered. We'll do everything we can, but we need to prepare for the possibility that she might not recover fully. As Talia's condition stabilized, the debate on the bridge continued. Captain Carter and her crew were divided on how to proceed. Some argued for further scientific study of the creature, while others advocated for its immediate destruction to prevent future threats. Meanwhile, Alex remained at Talia's side, whispering words of encouragement. "You've done so much already. Just come back to us. We need you." Talia's eyes fluttered open, and she managed a weak smile. "Everything's changed. My perspective on the universe, on us, it's different now." As the Aurora's Edge continued its mission, the crew grappled with the implications of their recent encounter. Alex and Talia's relationship had shifted, their bond deepened by the shared experience. Talia's connection with the alien creature had altered her understanding of both the universe and human nature. Despite her injuries, Talia was determined to contribute. She began working on a new approach to communication with extraterrestrial life, using her experience from the encounter to guide her research. Alex supported her efforts, and together they explored new methods of interspecies communication. One day, Talia approached Alex with a new theory. "I believe the creature was not an aggressor but a sentinel. It was trying to protect something, perhaps its home or its kin." Alex nodded, intrigued by her insights. "If that's true, we need to find a way to communicate with it and understand its intentions better." As the crew prepared to enter a new region of space, they encountered a series of unusual signals. Talia and Alex worked tirelessly to decode the messages, their efforts revealing a complex network of communication among various alien species. The decoded signals led the crew to a remote star system, where they discovered an advanced alien civilization. The inhabitants, known as the Dravarians, were a highly evolved species with a deep understanding of interstellar diplomacy. Captain Carter and her team initiated contact, and the Dravarians welcomed them with cautious optimism. The Dravarians had been monitoring the Aurora's Edge and were aware of the recent encounter with the enigmatic creature. Dr. Talia Rax and Alex played a crucial role in the negotiations. Their unique perspective and experiences helped bridge the gap between humans and Dravarians, fostering mutual understanding and cooperation. The Dravarians shared valuable knowledge about the creature, revealing that it was a guardian of a vital resource, an energy source crucial for maintaining the stability of the galaxy. The creature's actions were a result of its protective instincts, not aggression. With the alliance between the humans and Dravarians solidified, the galaxy seemed poised for a new era of peace and collaboration. However, this optimism was soon overshadowed by a looming crisis. A rogue faction, known as the Zealots, emerged as a significant threat, jeopardizing the stability of the galaxy and endangering the newly formed alliance. The Zealots were a radical group with a single-minded goal: to seize the energy source protected by the enigmatic creature. They believed that controlling this power would allow them to dominate the galaxy, bending others to their will. The Dravarians, who had shared their knowledge of the energy source with the humans, were deeply concerned about this threat. Captain Carter and her crew, now in close cooperation with the Dravarians, were tasked with countering this emerging danger. The Zealots had assembled a formidable fleet, equipped with advanced weaponry and cloaking technology. Their base of operations was located in a heavily fortified asteroid belt, making it challenging to pinpoint their exact location. As the Aurora's edge approached the system, tension was palpable. The crew, working alongside their Dravarian counterparts, prepared for a high-stakes battle. Dr. Talia Rax, who had recovered significantly from her previous ordeal, was now at the forefront of the strategy sessions. Her insights into the Zealots' tactics, combined with Alex's engineering expertise, played a crucial role in devising a plan to confront the threat. The battle began with a series of intense skirmishes as the Aurora's edge and its Dravarian allies engaged the Zealot forces. The Zealots' cloaking technology initially gave them an advantage, allowing them to strike with precision and retreat before counterattacks could be mounted. However, the combined efforts of human ingenuity and Dravarian technology began to turn the tide. Talia and Alex worked in tandem to develop a countermeasure to the Zealots' cloaking technology. Utilizing a combination of advanced sensors and algorithms, they managed to penetrate the Zealots' cloaking fields, revealing their positions and enabling the Alliance forces to target them more effectively. As the battle raged on, the Aurora's edge and the Dravarian fleet fought valiantly against the Zealots. The asteroid belt, once a labyrinth of natural defenses, became a chaotic battlefield. The Zealots, desperate to protect their base, launched a series of coordinated attacks on the Alliance forces. Each skirmish was a test of strategy and endurance, pushing both sides to their limits. The turning point in the battle came when Captain Carter led a daring raid on the Zealots' main facility. The raid was a high-risk maneuver, but it aimed to disrupt the Zealots' command structure and sever their control over the fleet. Talia and Alex provided critical support, coordinating with the Dravarians to execute the plan flawlessly. In a dramatic confrontation within the heart of the Zealots' base, the Alliance forces faced fierce resistance. The facility was a maze of corridors and defenses, but the combined efforts of the humans and Dravarians allowed them to penetrate deeper. The confrontation culminated in a decisive clash, with Captain Carter leading the charge and successfully dismantling the Zealots' control systems. With their command structure in disarray and their forces in retreat, the Zealots' threat was significantly diminished. The Alliance secured the energy source and restored stability to the region. The victory, however, came at a high cost. The battle had left its mark on both the Aurora's edge and its crew, with many injured and the ship in need of extensive repairs. In the aftermath of the galactic crisis, the galaxy began to heal from the scars of conflict. The alliance between humans and Dravarians, forged in the crucible of battle, emerged stronger than ever. The cooperation between the two species became a symbol of unity and resilience, paving the way for a new era of exploration and diplomacy. As the Aurora's edge underwent repairs and its crew recuperated, Captain Carter and Dr. Talia Rax reflected on the journey they had undertaken. The recent events had tested their resolve and forged unbreakable bonds of friendship and respect. The experience had also left them with a deeper understanding of the universe and their place within it. Talia, now a leading expert on interspecies communication, had made significant strides in her research. Her experiences with the enigmatic creature and the Zealots had led to groundbreaking discoveries about the nature of galactic diplomacy and the potential for peaceful coexistence among diverse species. Her work was recognized across the galaxy, and she became a key figure in fostering interstellar relationships. Alex, having played a crucial role in the technological advancements that contributed to the Alliance's victory, continued to push the boundaries of engineering and innovation. His contributions were instrumental in developing new technologies that would enhance the capabilities of future exploration missions. As the Aurora's edge set a new course for uncharted regions of space, the crew was filled with a renewed sense of purpose. The ship's mission now included exploring new frontiers, seeking out new allies, and ensuring that the lessons learned from their recent experiences would guide their future endeavors. Captain Carter addressed her crew, her voice filled with determination and hope. "We have faced incredible challenges and emerged victorious. Our alliance with the Dravarians has shown us that unity and cooperation are our greatest strengths. As we venture into new realms, let us remember that our journey is not just about exploration, but also about building a future where all beings can coexist and thrive. The crew of the Aurora's Edge embraced this new chapter with enthusiasm and resolve. Their experiences had transformed them, and their bond was stronger than ever. The galaxy, once a place of uncertainty and conflict, was now a canvas for new possibilities and discoveries. In the years that followed, the alliance between humans and Treverrians became a cornerstone of galactic diplomacy. The collaboration between the two species led to numerous achievements in science, technology, and cultural exchange. The Aurora's Edge continued its mission, exploring distant stars and forging connections with new civilizations. The story of their journey was one of resilience, creativity, and the enduring strength of the human spirit. As they charted new courses and encountered new wonders, they carried with them the lessons learned from their trials and the hope for a future where the galaxy would be a place of unity and shared exploration. Their legacy was one of inspiration, a testament to the power of cooperation and the boundless potential of a galaxy united in its quest for knowledge and understanding.